All right, guys, we got this. Let's go. Gun white trip sweep. Pros X go. On one. On one. Ready?
Ready.
This video was made possible by the EA Game Changers program. Hey guys, it's Cap24 here from HuddleGG, and I'm excited to bring you early Madden 22 footage on my first head-to-head game of the year versus none other than Madden pro player K-Aus. Now, this is the second time we played, as the first game was a MUT game and can be found on his YouTube channel. I'll have a link to his channel in the description for all of you guys that want to see how that game went. For this game, you're going to want to watch it all the way to the end, as it was an absolute nail-biter. So let's jump right into the game, as I'm playing with the Buffalo Bills and K-Aus is using the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. As you can see, I'm getting the ball first and I'm going to get the first opportunity to put some points on the board. Now, on this first play, what you're going to see is that I like the alignment. He spread his defensive line. I was able to run an audible to a run play and get some nice yards, about 27, I believe, on that. Next, I come back with a play action pass. I really like the backside in here on the X. I just was a little bit late on my read and he was able to get to me. Next play, what I'm going to do is have a delay fade to my tight end. Just that hesitation got me that easy throw in the middle. Come back with a play action, which I dump off to my running back and was able to get around the corner. You see that super dive? That's going to be something that's going to be pretty often in Madden 22. It's going to kind of give you some more room. Failed jailbreak screen. Next play, come back, 3rd and 3. Was able to get another run to get the first down. And on this play, it kind of sets up the touchdown. I have an in route here that I go here, make the user miss, and I get all the way down to the 1. And then I come back with the strong jumbo, which is a new formation this year, and was able to get in the end zone on the fullback dive. So the first drive went really well. I was able to kind of go down there. I wanted to kind of dink and dunk a little bit more this game, because in our MUT game, I definitely aired it out more, and he had some really nice pressure. Was able to have some success, throwing the ball, but it was definitely, mixed with some, bad situations when it came to down and distance. I kind of want to keep that more in my favor on this game. So here comes K-Aus's first drive. He's got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, where he's got Tom Brady and that hot route master. Definitely something tough with his trips tight end, and he does a lot of motion. And you're going to see that he is an absolute surgeon when it comes to, being able to kind of dice up the defense. He does a lot of motion slants. He has a lot of crossers and a lot of opportunity to throw it to the running back. And I was scrambling all game. You see that missed tackle there? That's going to come play a little bit later in the game. In this year in Madden 22, if you don't get a good hit on your player, those wide receivers are going to break tackles. Same with the tight ends. You're going to see that he's just going to get up and under, and he's just making me work on defense here. That was a great step up in the pocket, left the flat open there. That was actually a quick hike that he did, because he was doing a lot of motion. And you're going to see that it gets all the way down to the 1. And on this play, he goes and I absolutely crush him with a user hit stick. You're going to see that we crash that A gap, get the ball, and are able just to get him to not be able to score, which was huge. Now, trying to get out of our end here, you're going to see that we're going to be faced with a 3rd down and short. Now, watch this by the running back, make a nice juke move, get that first down to extend the plays. Now we're going to start off here, and I thought I had a lane with Josh Allen. I hope he would have got skinny. Got a little bit of a block shed there and wasn't able to get around to make a little bit of extension. Now we're stuck with a 3rd and 5. I have the tight end here, should have threw it to him. I was fixated on the deeper route, thought I was going to have a better angle on the throw, didn't, and I choose to punt. This is just not like me. Typically I would go for this, but I wanted him to earn his points here. It was 40 seconds left in the half. It was the right decision, but K-Aus is going to prove to you that he is a pro player for a reason, and he is very clutch. And you're going to see that, as this goes on. I was able to get some pressure there. I feel good. He's got 2 timeouts, 29 seconds left in the half, and now he's really just going to have to work to get himself into field goal range. Was able to get him on that play here. Now 3rd and 10. Makes a nice read underneath here, gets his first down, but we get able to take a timeout off the board. I was okay with that originally, until I give up this play here where he gets out of bounds. I kind of felt like now he still has a timeout in his pocket, and he's got that ability. We're able to stop him here, feel good, 8 seconds. He's got to probably get about 10 to 15 yards on this in order to make it, and he does a great call. I left the whole left side open underneath, and he gets to the 38. Now watch this kick meter that he has. This is from his point of view. The wind is just taking this kick meter left and right. You know, we were talking as we were playing, and he was just saying that this is the most difficult kick that he had to figure out. That meter kind of made it a little bit fun, but he still drills it. Clutch to get into field goal range, and also clutch to, you know, be able to hit that field goal. So a great first half. Not a whole lot of possessions each. We had 2 each. You know, we were able to, you know, get 7 and 3. You know, obviously that big stop there. And you can see that he is setting up his halftime adjustments here. He's going to have the ability to do, you know, kind of change it up, you know, whatever he wants when it comes to changing his offense and defensive focus. This is from his side of the ball, something new in Madden 22, something I just want to kind of highlight and go from there. So start the second half, he's going to get the ball, and you're going to see that he kind of goes into a really nice drive here. Don't want to spoil it for you, but you know, definitely made some clutch plays. So we're going to see here that he's in that trips tight end. He's got a lot of these hot routes, a lot of these different routes that I got to, you know, cover left and right. And we were able to get, you know, a block shed here, get to the quarterback, kind of put him in a bad situation. 2nd and 20, he goes ahead and comes back with this. You can see that I get to him again. So my defense is definitely clutching up a little bit, finding some things that are working against him. And then now we get a 3rd and 20, and he dots it underneath. And now you got about a 4th and 5 situation, 4th and 6. And he went to no huddle. And you can see that I had to call timeout. I didn't like my defense, so I already wasted timeout. Not great in the second half. And you can see that he was able to dot me underneath with that tight end post. Comes back to a run play, you know, just kind of, you know, once you get that first, you know, clutch 4th down, a lot of times you're going to see people go to the run play just to kind of get, you know, themselves composed, try to get some easy yards, you know, get back into it. And you're going to see that he just does a really good job, you know, moving the ball up the field and, you know, just kind of finding his spots. Trips tight end is always going to be a tough formation because of the way it spreads out the defense. You got a lot of opportunities. When Tom Brady's got that hot route master, I mean, I'm telling you, it was definitely, you know, a fun experience to try to stop everything. Let's just put it that way, you know. And he did have his running back initially outside, kind of passed it up for something deeper, and we were able to get him. He goes to no huddle, and what you're going to see here, 3rd and 19, I think I got him right. He just absolutely throws a dot here to his tight end on this post. Something that, you know, he was adding in to his setups that was really having a hard time, you know, getting every option there. And you can see again here, he does an absolute dot. You can see he's warming up with his ability to kind of make his reads. Learns from, you know, this first time he puts Fournette at fullback and able to drive it in for the touchdown. Now it's 10-7, and what you're going to see is he took up the entire 3rd quarter. So he's had the ball for like 6-7 minutes straight. I've really only had one real drive in this game so far, just because of the way the game has kind of gone through. You know, we both were playing pretty good defense when it comes to making each other work and whatnot. But, you know, at the end of the day, I got to make a drive here in order to extend this game for me. So I get the ball here, and what you're going to see is that I start off with this play that I absolutely love. I got the Y on this post corner and get out of bounds. You can see the toe tap, very nice catch, and gets us, you know, about 30 yards to start the drive. Come back with a running play, nice little move there to get some extra yards, and we're in good shape right now as we go ahead and drive down the field because of the way that, you know, we got 4 minutes. A failed jailbreak screen. I was expecting to be zone, ended up being quarters, and it really messed up. And this is going to see how Josh Allen just has some wheels. Quarterbacks move a lot better this year. Was able to kind of extend that. I go back to that tight end out that I liked earlier in the game that I should have thrown, and to get myself a little bit more yards. Come back with the run play. And you're going to see I'm in position right now to kind of try to milk some clock, but also try to score. You know, so I'm really okay with, you know, taking some time off the clock, see an opportunity here, throw it to my running back. He had a middle linebacker blitz on it. It was a perfect call. We're up 14-10. So K-Aus has got to go the length of the field to score within that time. You can see that we both have 2 timeouts left. And so we definitely, you know, the clock will become a factor when it comes to it if we don't manage that as well. He starts off that I get to the quarterback, kind of feel good about, you know, the way that the rush is coming in right now for me, especially with the Bills line that's kind of not that great. So it's definitely something that, you know, going to work with here, you know, as far as, you know, kind of building off this scheme for later. But you're going to see here that there is the biggest play of the game where the, to this point, where the tight end, I thought I had him, I go to tackle him and he just bounces right off me. If you have smaller players in the secondary going against bigger players, they will bounce off. This is next gen. You know, the size and the weight matter. And you're going to see that he's playing a little conservative here. He's got the clock all the way down in the 40s right now, right? I had to call a timeout earlier. Didn't show the timeouts. Only have one left. And he's milking this and saying, you know what? I'm going to win it here or lose it here, right? Now, he went to no huddle on this. I wanted to make sure that you saw that. And I was able to get to him. So he's got to use a timeout here. 25 seconds left in the game, and it's 2nd and goal. Now it comes back here, and I'm able to get him again. So now it's 3rd and goal with 20 seconds. He has no timeouts. I think I've got him. I, you know, basically don't really have anyone open here. He tries to throw it late, wasn't able to get it off. So everything comes down to one play. 4th down. And what you're going to see is he dots me on a play in which I'm supposed to cover the guy. If you look at the replay here, he throws this before I peel off. He's throwing this at me. And, you know, we talked about it. He says, I had one option. I had to trust that you were going to peel off. And he threw that ball blind as far as, you know, he had, you know, a hunch that I was not going to stick with that player because he'd been doing a lot of posts and corners with that tight end. So he expected me to kind of peel off, and I did. It was a great call. Here I'm trying to get just a little bit of yards, only 7 seconds left in the game, just so I can kind of throw it a little bit further. And my out route didn't work. You're going to see here on my post, I think I've got the B receiver. I set it up, and the guy stops. Like, you gotta be kidding me. So I throw it out here, and if I don't get hit by Beasley, that would have been really, really fun to see. But at the end of the day, K-Aus is a clutch Madden player, was able to find the players when he could. The game went all the way down to the wire. Good times. Definitely my experience with Madden 22 was a fun one. There was the ability to move the ball, but we also had the ability to stop each other when we clutched up, and I felt like it was a great game that kind of showed both sides of the ball, that you can get to the quarterback. You can definitely stop on D. We both had some stops, but at the end of the day, offense is really fun, and it definitely had a great time. So I want to say thank you to K-Aus for this. Thank you for EA for the opportunity to get the early footage. Had a great time with this game. Go ahead and check out K-Aus's YouTube channel for the other MUT game. You're going to have a lot of fun watching that. And if you haven't already done so, go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification button, as we're going to be doing daily uploads all year long for Madden 22, help you with tips just to get better at the game. Thank you guys, and we'll catch you on the next video.